Hi, I'm Angel and I'm at the main library. Welcome to Angel's Crafting Corner. I'm here to show you guys how to make a little musician out of bottle caps. Come see what we have to do. Let's get started. The first thing that you need to do is go by the main library and pick up a kit. In your kit, you're going to find everything you need to get started on this, including instructions, except you do need to provide a hot glue gun, pliers, and a mallet or a rubber mallet or a hammer of some sort. So in your kit, you'll see that you have a 10-inch piece of wire. It is an 18 gauge wire. So if you're going to purchase some additional wire to make an additional little man, you can do that. Just make sure that you get a good enough gauge that it will be able to be pliable but strong enough so that it actually can make a shape. Okay, then you're going to notice that you have 18 caps. Now we've included 18 caps. I've purchased these already. However, if you're selecting caps from home, you can absolutely do that. You can paint them. You can spray paint them all one color. You can spray paint them several different colors. If you would like to just paint them with paint and a brush, you can do that as well. You can paint them different colors. Lots of great ideas out there to make your guy as special as you want to. Okay, so next you're going to take 8 bottle caps and your rubber mallet or your hammer, whichever you're using. If you can find a flat surface to pound on, it does make it a little easier. And go ahead and pound the 8 bottle caps completely flat. So the next step is probably the most difficult step that you have in this entire project. It is a little bit intimidating, but hang with me while we figure this out. So you're going to take your cap. You're going to use your pliers. If you happen to have a small pair of pliers, it makes it a little easier to start. You're going to be bending the caps basically into quarters, if you can look at it like that, where you're rolling it, but you're going to start with bending it a little bit in half, and then kind of a little bit more and a little bit more. It's eventually it's going to be all scrunched together so you can make the leg. And if you'll notice in the video here, it shows you using 2 different sizes of pliers, and that's just whatever you have to make it easier for you. So if you can do it with one size, that's not a problem to do that. So now that you have done all 8 of these caps, you're going to use 2 for each leg and 2 for each of the arms. Our musician is about to have a body, so you're going to take 1 bottle cap and you're going to take a little bit of hot glue and you're going to put it on top of that. Then you're going to take a second bottle cap and you're going to put it on top, make it like a sandwich, press it together. You're going to repeat 2 more times for a total of 4 bottle caps. Our little musician is about to have a head. So you're going to take 2 bottle caps. You're going to take a little bit of glue and you're going to put it on the underside of one of the bottle caps, or you can put it on the side of the bottle cap the way you see in the video here. Either one works. I prefer both of them so you get a little bit of extra glue, but you can see in the video here that you can push them together like he's got a hat. And now we'll take the body and the head and we're going to glue them together. You're going to take a little bit of glue on the top of the body there, make a little circle there, get a pretty good little amount there, and you want to go ahead and take your head, and again the top part of the head is the hat, so the sideways cap is what's glued down to the body. Now we're getting somewhere. Go back to your rolled bottle caps, the ones that we did in the beginning, and you're going to need 4 of those because now you're going to give our musician some arms. You are going to take 2 of them for each side. You're going to glue a little hot glue onto the end of the arm, and I am talking about the rolled up part, the little skinny part, because you're going to connect that to the body. The next part is the forearm. So you're going to go ahead and put a little glue on the end of his arm, and then you're going to take a secondary piece. You're going to go ahead and attach it at a bit of an angle because remember, he is a musician and he's soon going to be holding an instrument. Okay, so let's just go ahead and repeat this to the other side. So we have a left arm and a right arm. We're halfway there. You do want to give it enough time to dry so that when you go to do this next section, you don't actually knock off his arms and all the work you've already done. So turn him over, put his head down on the counter or whatever surface you're working on, and that's when you're going to take 2 pieces of the rolled bottle caps, and these are going to be resembling the top part of his leg. So one left and one right. You're going to glue them down to the bottom of the cap. So remember, this is the bottom of the body that you're gluing these 2 pieces onto, and you're directly onto the bottle cap, not together, but onto the bottle cap. All right, now our musician has legs. Let's go ahead and give him some calves. You're gonna go ahead and put some glue at the bottom of the cap so that it looks like it's where his knee would be, and you're gonna connect those both on the left side and the right side. So next we have the base. You're going to go ahead and take 2 more bottle caps, top up with the little ridges down so that it will sit securely on your counter. You're going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue in the center of each of the bases, and then that's where you'll put the legs into the center of the base. We have a musician standing on a bass. You do want to hold on to it for just a moment just to give it some time to set up. It is hot glue and you don't want to move it a whole lot, otherwise it will just break apart. You do want to be very careful of them. Now we have to give him an instrument. Once you've decided which instrument you'd like to make, hopefully the saxophone, because that seems to be the easiest one, but you can choose any one you want. You will just look at the picture, take your wire and move it around. There's really no good directions in how to do this, but if you'll notice, we've bent it around until we can make the shape that we're looking for. Remember, this is fun. There is nothing that you can do that's wrong. You can make your instrument look any way you want to. Once you've made your instrument, it's time to let our musician play his instrument. So put a little bit of glue up near his face, try to simulate where his mouth would kind of go, and go ahead and put a little glue there so that you can put that instrument up there. Glue it to his hand so it looks like he's holding on to his instrument, and there you have it. You have an instrument made out of wire and a musician made out of bottle caps. And I just want to say thank you to the Friends of the Library for supporting our programs and providing us with materials for this program and for our future program. Thank you everybody for watching today's program. I hope you'll join us again for our next project. Bye!